We came up here to their village and they were making shea butter underneath I think it was a baobab tree at the time. And we started talking to them about shea butter and learning about it. We didn't know that much about it. But then as we started talking, we really noticed the abject poverty that these women were in. They were in rags and saw malnourished children, and we thought, wow, I wonder if there's any market for this product. We went back to the US and started looking into markets and developing shea butter, and then one thing led to another, and here I am 15 years later.
When we met them, the women making the shea butter, we really couldn't make any promises that we would be able to help, and we really didn't know if people would be interested in shea butter. It wasn't so well known 15 years ago. One really important thing that we wanted to do when we organized it is we really did not want to just make a factory town, and we really also wanted to make sure to do things that would strengthen and support their culture, their unique culture. So if they're just working 9 to 5 in a Shea facility, then obviously they're not able to keep up all the rest of that and be good mothers and everything. So they really just spend, each of the women, maybe 1 or 2 afternoons a week are at the facility working, and then they get that profit from that and they use it to invest into various different kind of micro enterprises on their own.
De vattenton vakuga de ke ligba menga no yang song de ke medele zeti kwamala ha en ba sana kala fifi
man vontela de la man biya school man biya baga la da han da na group wa yelle da na group nongri yelle la ton wa nongri yelle la yohan la foga nongri yelle mana kan bangne mo en se lem biya la
salan zahmat ma yata la de la kana sala bahre ti wonna tem kana sala songro me ti koma skusen la mo en ba help is worse
a first ponde en let ma posla tuma yara za taba me tira po kanyeta taba ama tuma wa Allah subhanahu la ko de pupelo ko boma da ko de tier ko tima de ti pohla nda kalen taba ngal lena ta.
We quickly realized shea trees are very difficult to grow, that we're having success, thank goodness, but we decided that we need to do far larger regreening with the pressure on the hardwood trees of this area and also improving farming practices. So we did loads of training in different farming methods, make better use of the land as well as not using harmful chemicals or all that kind of thing. All the farming techniques we've been training the Frafra on are all from Africa. These techniques aren't imported from the West. These are African techniques for Africans, and it really does work, and there's lots of proof out there.
Salam kwa leza ahman kwa gang de le tuma iti de to bulla taase bare salam de song de besa wa ga tuma kwama besa men no yor dita ta ahla borga zin anko ba ma pupel gang.
For shea tree, it takes about 15 to 20 years to bear fruits. At first, all these places we have shea trees, but because the Sahara is coming nearer, most of them they have grown old and they have died. It takes time. With the shea butter, when it ripes, it drops by itself, and when the one that drops by itself has more butter in it, you pick that one. When you bring it home, we eat it. We have to pieball it. We dry it. It has a shell on it. You have to crush it, remove the nut itself, and dry it well. And when you want to process it, because you've dried it, there might be dust on it. You have to wash it, dry it again, and then do the crushing. After crushing, you send it to the roaster, you roast. When you are roasting, you don't have to put plenty fire. If not, it will burn. And you have dark butter. So you roast it so that you get it like chocolate. You then do the milling. Then go and do the kneading. With the kneading, you need water. When you knead it for some time, the butter itself, by adding water small, you see the whitest thing coming up. and some of the residue getting down. So when it gets down, you take that one, you rinse it about 2 or 3 times, and then you put it on fire. You have to boil so that there will be no water in it. So you have to be stirring it till it becomes soft, and then you parcel your butter.
Our butter is, well, it's always been high grade. We've tested it numerous times and always tested as some of the best. And I think part of that is because of, over time, the women have really learned to put care and passion into making the shea butter. And we use a mix of traditional methods and mechanization in making the shea butter. And I think that's really what's done it for us. And of course, we source only the best nuts, and our women have a very fine eye on picking the best nuts. We only buy high quality nuts, so we have high quality butter.
Bunumala mengame dela ngos ko basaba te gala boko ina de ko ngos ko la ta pokos kana to wadi ki burmala ka awe bokla po la ha paati te va don te samamala bade ngos
oi man won nam pon ko tin ela sala de la tmam bo sa wabe ita te ka wa wahala wa ma ita te kwamala yel ma bere han ka bona det basaba han pon bona su pon passe basaba mo we kande wa kele ita kawa ti kande wa ko zewu ko wa sema
ko tin de sala ma biti ma di bonwa de bahat ma ko mi le yorbe pa alet ma zila mana ko ka di ko ben di zina ma dit mi de bahat fufi ma mit ma ko mala mi be ro de ba ma dita ba sa mo le so ka di wa le inti le tokuna le sa ma ko